What's up, Adepah lovers? This is another episode of Adepah Voices, and today we landed ourselves at the mega edition of the Comedy Express done by DKB and some of the comedians put together. So we're going to go inside and speak to some of the comedians, some of the musicians, and then enjoy ourselves. This is actually happening at the Soho Bar, which is located at the Marina Mall. It's still your girl, Adepah. Okay, so guys, as I said earlier, we are the mega edition of the Comedy Express, and I told you earlier I'm going to talk to some of the comedians and the musicians. And this one is actually special because the first time I met him, I did something really silly, and at the end of the day, he proved me wrong. This is Ranzi. Ranzi, what's up?
I'm cool, but thank God you apologize for that silly thing you did to me. Actually, I didn't like it, but that's normal.
So you want to say it on air for people to know you didn't like it?
No, but you cannot introduce me as another comedian. At least add a little value to the comedian. Kaka is another comedian. At least a comedian with too much swag, a very handsome comedian, aka Ashama Chris Brown. Like, polish me a little. I can just say another comedian.
So the thing is, I went to host a comedy event, and then at that time I didn't have enough information about him, and I had to introduce him anyhow. So I just came up with another comedian, and I tell you, that's the name. All these comedians I know, they are calling me now another comedian, another comedian. But anyway, my fans love me, so my name is Adepah. Huh? Don't call me another comedian. Again, so I saw you perform right now, and it was amazing.
Sure.
So what actually inspires you to do your comedy or write your items? What pushes you to write your items?
Well, for comedy, a whole lot. Comedy to write jokes, it entails a whole lot. Talking to friends, you can say something that sounds funny, you jot it down. And sometimes you can listen to some of these big comedians, and then there are jokes you can listen to them, and it sounds very funny. Now to say that same joke, it will be a copy joke. So you have to go home, sit down, and think, what can I get out of this joke? How can I make a joke out of this joke? Because there's always a joke in every joke. So when you take someone's joke and then you feel like this joke is very good, then you have to think, okay, so how did this person say this? Okay, what can I say to make it different? So that's how it is. Most of these comedians, it's with our friends and listen to other jokes, and then when you listen to the joke, you feel like, but it's not always listening to other jokes. Sometimes you listen to the jokes just to know how to position yourself on stage, to know how to present yourself, how to introduce yourself on stage, and all of that is part of what is helping us to perform and then perform very well.
Okay, so what's next for Ranzi?
Next for Ranzi, okay, so 27th of August, National Theatre, Laugh Line is happening live. And then if you want to see Ranzi, if you want to see amazing performance of Ranzi, if you want to laugh your ass out, please, you have to be there. Seriously, you have to be there. Because I'm Chris Brown, my whole affair, but my Jimmy Dread, what I say.
Okay, so Laugh Line, you are doing it yourself, or it's a featured?
No, I'm not doing it myself. Laugh Line belongs to Lazy and Casa Entertainment, and then actually. I think they did the return edition. They did the first show on the 3rd of August, and then I performed, and then the crowd really liked my performance. So this time around they called me again. So 27th of this month, that's September, at National Theatre, we'll be there live, and then we are going to spoil the whole place. So if you want to laugh, just 40 cedis gate fee. My friend, 40 cedis, you can lose it in a day. Yeah, you can lose, yeah. So 40 cedis is no money, just come and pay and laugh, and then laugh your stress out.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah.
You're welcome back.
That was Ranzi for you, and this guy, it's crazy, he's good. So just give us your social media handles, and then people will follow you.
All right. So you can follow me on Facebook at Ranzi Ray. Ranzi is R-A-N-Z-Y. Ray is R-A-Y. And then same on Instagram, what's the name? Twitter. And then, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can follow me.
Thank you very much. So enjoy the rest of the night, yeah? All right, bye. Okay, guys, so welcome back. So I'm still here at the mega edition of the Comedy Express, and this is still Adepah Voices with your girl, Adepah. And I'm here with MJ. The comedian that will tell you nonsense and go his way, he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? MJ, what's up?
I'm good, yeah.
So after finishing mentioned performing. After the performance, how do you feel about what you did?
I actually didn't perform. Yeah, today I'm not performing. I just came to have fun, and trust me, the comedians on board are killing it. And people saying that Ghanaian comedians are not funny, I think they are the people who haven't been to a Ghanaian comedy show before. If they've really been to a Ghanaian comedy show, they will know. Like, just come and witness it. Yeah.
All right, so I let you leaving right now. But then what's next for MJ as a comedian?
Actually, I have a lot on my social media, my YouTube. Please, if you are watching this, if you don't subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll visit you in your dream. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, MJ the Comedian, IG MJ the Comedian. Like anywhere, just type MJ. I have a lot of stuff on there, and I'll be on the next edition of Comedy Express, and we're going to Kumasi on 21st for pure comedy. Myself and my bosses, like almost all the GH comedians, will be going to Kumasi to perform at Pure Comedy 10.
All right, thank you very much for the second you've given us, and I hope to see you at another event altogether again. So enjoy the rest of your night.
You too. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Okay, guys, so it looks like today I came for the comedians. I've not seen any musician yet. Everyone trooping in is a comedian. You sing what? Don't do that. Don't.
I sing Jama.
Okay, so I have what's the name of PJ? Oh, PJ, yeah. PJ, and this one there. Before he says anything, let me make the announcement. He's married. He's a comedian and he's married. It's true. It's true.
I'm married and still searching.
Okay, so
For a house rent.
for a house rent. Okay. So you performed?
Yeah, I performed, man.
I was not here, but I learned it was amazing.
Yeah, it was really amazing. I love the response from the crowd, and you know, they're the reason why we do it, man. When we drop the jokes and they laugh, man, it's like cocaine, man.
Did you drop the Sadiq and Ma?
Hey, sure, man. The slow punch, man. It's slow, you know. Yeah. You want me to drop it?
Let my viewers think.
Okay, viewers. I call this joke the slow punch. Okay, when I drop it, some of you will get it and you laugh. Some of you will not get it. It will take a long time. You think about it before you get it. Now, it's an advice for guys. So, guys, if you are ready, listen to me. Names are very powerful. The names are what? Very powerful. So, if you're a guy, never allow your woman to be besties with any guy called Malik or Sadiq. Thank you.
All right, so if you got it, laugh. If you didn't, think about it. The next time you meet him at any other show, maybe you ask him the meaning or anything.
You can be like, hey, Malik, what's up? I respond, yo, Sadiq, I'm cool, man.
All right, so thank you very much for passing through. And I know definitely I'm going to see you in a week time because every weekend we get.
I'll be introducing you to my wife, so very soon.
I feel so privileged, you know.
Like she's my side chick, man. Officially, man.
Are you doing this on air? Are you serious?
Carry it on the air, the Wi-Fi. Put it on your relationship status, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, thank you, man. All right, so I'll see you soon. Enjoy your night. Yeah, after the show. One corner. Okay, Adepah lovers, it's still the mega edition of the Comedy Express, which is done by DKB and some other comedians put together. Now, today I have here, right now, this second, I have with me Frankie. And Frankie is also a comedian. I don't know where the musicians have passed though, and I don't know where Eventuary is, but I know he's inside here. But then I'm getting comedians throughout. So, Frankie, what's up?
Nothing much. It's been a good day, you know.
I don't know, Chum.
What's that?
Why you?
That's it. My butt, man.
Okay, so you
my mom, yeah, you know. My mom will be proud now.
Okay, so
Proud, man.
really? Okay, so you performed?
Yeah.
And then I know you've been performing at Comedy Express for some time now.
Yes.
So how is this experience like? Because this one has been named the Mega One.
Yeah.
So how has the experience been like?
Well, this is like a new location, so with the crowd we're different, and you know we had to try new material. So it's been amazing. Like we did have like a good laugh, so you know it's a good day.
So what do you think about what Ghanaians say that Ghanaian comedians are not funny? So far, what do you think as a comedian?
Well, you know with comedy, comedy is a broad subject. Most people don't really with some comedians you need to think about a joke before you get it, and with some comedians they do say something and you get it like instant. But you know, Ghana, our comedy level is low. You know, because sense of humor, you know, now everyone is like angry about something, and when you say something about someone, they are pissed, but they are really into shatabando, doing things here, you know.
Is that one to a person? Let me think.
Person actually, but because people do love it, man. People can do good music, and no one will dance to it, but people will dance to one corner because you need to understand the level of understanding that people do have. Yeah, so it's the same way with comedy. So yeah, so I'll say we are getting there. I think now the turn up is good. Today the whole place is packed. Yeah, so you know people are.
And said, although I've been to Comedy Express show before, I was actually surprised because this place actually looks very big. From Coco Pit to this place, it's a very big improvement to the Comedy Express show. So what's next for Frankie?
Well, we do have a lot of stuff coming up. I'll be working with James Brown. So yeah, things are working out. We're just putting things in place and making sure everything goes really.
Alright, so you drop your social media handle so that people can follow you and follow your craft and everything.
With Instagram it's the row _Frankie. Twitter is the row _Frankie, and Facebook is Kwame Mita.
Alright, thank you very much for the minute. Alright. Okay guys, so I'm here with Miller Greg, and he's the tallest comedian in Ghana and beyond. That's what he's saying. But let me keep quiet. What's up?
Adeo. Oh, it's not about that's what you not see at all.
I see him.
Yeah, I'm a tall guy now. You for believe see at all.
Okay.
Don't Bible say you for have faith. So see in the realm of faith. Don't see reality.
So physically, alpha.
What you see is not what you see.
Okay. So you performed today, right?
Yeah, I performed today. I was the
How was
first.
it?
Oh yes, my life is to make people to laugh.
Okay.
That's what I came to do.
Okay.
In fact, I have made people laugh, and that is the ultimate thing. So I've cracked people. That's so important, man.
Okay, so it's believed that Ghanaian comedians are one way. They never change their jokes. What's your perception about that?
Since I joined comedy 4 years now, one thing I want to say is we have comedians around the world. And you know, Ghanaians have made it known to us that we are not funny. So Ghanaian comedians, they don't repeat jokes. What we do is, because we know that Ghanaians don't really accept the comedy like that, we work harder to prove. And I can say from 4 years where I started till now, you will bear me witness. Day in and day out, Ghanaians are falling in love with comedy. There are so many comedy shows that you go. They're gone were the days where you go to comedy shows, you will not see chairs anymore. People attend. You understand? So you should know that it's not, you know, some people made it believe that Ghanaians are not funny. We don't repeat jokes. Like today as I came, I didn't repeat jokes. There are comedians that are performing now, they are not repeating jokes. And you know, even Nigerians repeat jokes. Some comedians in Nigeria, they keep repeating people's joke. And they laugh. Why? Because they accepted it. Why then, let's say it's a musician has one particular song, he performs it for 1,000 years, we still jump to it. Why will I crack joke? My bonafide property that crack one, I decide to crack it for a year. You can't sit down, just laugh. You tell me I dey repeat joke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not about we repeating jokes. You just accept the act. And I think Ghanaians are also falling, man. We don't repeat jokes.
Okay, so what's next for you as a comedian from here? What's next from you?
Well, there are a lot. Like I said, comedy in Ghana is growing, and there is room for so many stuff. I am planning a lot of stuff which I can't put outside there. And one thing I'm working is to work hard for Ghanaians to be hungry for me. I want to hold my show. That is one thing I can put down. But there are more stuff I am doing in the pipeline. Like Ghana, everything is in the pipeline. You understand? So my own too is in the pipeline, and very soon I'll open the tap and it'll start flowing. Exactly. So Ghanaians should expect more from Miller Greg, and then better things are coming, Charlie. All we need is support.
And you know, definitely me there, I'm there for you guys. So yeah.
You know, everything about you is ready.
Okay, so that is the tallest man in Ghana and comedy and internationally. He says he's the tallest man. Me, I don't know. When you meet him, you can ask him that question. But then thank you very much for the second you've given me. And then enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you so much for having me. Today I'm going to sleep well.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye-bye. All right. Guys, so as we continue, it becomes interesting, but I don't know what's happening. I've been saying constantly, please, musicians, locate me, because I don't know what's happening. It's comedy all through. But I have Eddie Bongo, who is also a comedian, and I would love to talk to him small about something simple. You performed, right?
For today's edition, I was not built to perform. I think today is a special person's birthday, DKB, so I've come to show my love. Okay, but we're having a celebration today. That's why I came around to show him love. But I'll be on B for next month. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you see Comedy Express from now going?
I think it's a striving brand that is progressive. Considering the fact that they've been on this for quite a long time, and we can see that for every single time they get to do it, it becomes better, it becomes more entertaining. So for me, I think the growth is massive. Yeah, and I'm actually enjoying myself.
And as a comedian, how do you see yourself striving through the system? Because it's believed that Ghana comedy is not making it, but fine, now it's actually improving, but it has been believed that the Ghana comedy is not moving forward. So how do you see yourself as a comedian striving through it?
Okay, first of all, I think that is a wrong notion that comedy is not striving. But if we can streamline it, there are funny actors in Ghana. They're all comedians. So when you say Ghana comedy is not gaining much ground, it's wrong. But now when you streamline it to stand-up comedy, yes, that is the part that is still struggling. Because the other comedians, the active ones, the comic acts, like we have the likes of Calibos, they're very successful comedians, and they're doing it in Ghana. So for me, comedy is successful, but now stand-up comedy is what we are not trying to bring out there, for people to enjoy. And it's not like there are not funny comedians. We're just having lack of sponsorship. That is a problem. A lot of sponsors are not willing to put in their cash into the industry, and that is what we are now trying to make them understand, that yes, we can give people humor, live humor. They can come, have a good time, and then we can generate funds and resources that boost the industry and put the Ghana comedy out there.
So what's next for you?
For me, I have been a comedian on the ground. I've not really picked, and that's simply because I'm writing materials. Because as a comedian, it's different from music. You just don't wake up and saying crack jokes. You need to have lots of material. So for me, it's been keeping lots of material, working with different ideas. But I think it's early this year that I give myself into the industry, and so far so good. I've seen that, okay, if I keep doing this for a little more time, then boom, I'm going up there. Yeah.
All right, so the up and down of the whole story is that although he's new, but he's striving very hard to actually push himself to make it and make it well. Thank you very much for coming through it. Your social media handles, and then
Eddie Bongos. When you just type Eddie Bongos, either on Facebook, Instagram, it's going to pop up my face, and I'm the only one bearing the name, so it's easy to locate.
Okay, so it's unique in its own way. You have anything to tell the audience out there?
Yeah, I want to tell the audience that, first of all, try and come out first and enjoy this show. Do not just sit at home and begin to be a critic. Ghanaian comedians are funny, they are hilarious, but we need you guys to be here for you to understand that we are funny. So you don't just sit at home and just give criticism, okay? Show love, show support, and then the sky is our limit.
Alright, show love, show support, and the sky is going to be their limit, is what Eddie Bongo is saying. Thank you very much for passing through and enjoy the rest of the night. Alright, bye. Okay, guys, so we're still at the mega edition of the Comedy Express, which is done by DKB and some comedians put together. And we have Obibini, and this guy is big. Me, if you don't know him, I'm sure you don't know Ghana music. Yeah. So, Obibini, what's up?
Charlie, I'm cool. What's up with you?
I just did like that, you know. So, how far is things going for you?
It's crazy so far. I mean, it's fire. If you're paying attention, you realize I have a new EP out. Yeah, it's called Diagrams. It's crazy. I have great cats on there like Sako there, Felinuna. And yeah, I mean, it's catching fire in town. So that's the new rundown with Obibini.
So one of the list, the tracks came out there, Balenciaga.
Yeah.
How's the one doing? How's it trending so far?
It's crazy. I mean, so far the feedback I'm getting is just organic, and like people are just choosing that song off the Diagrams EP to be their favorites. And I just want to say a big thank you to God for making it happen, because it's not easy to have a song everybody just vibes to naturally. And I mean, my fans, Charlie, you guys from day one, Charlie, you guys know they let Obi down. You be my cause, so yeah. Without rain or shine, you guys are with me, and I want to say a big thank you to you.
All right, so through this performance, what was different from every other performance you've done so far?
Well, I realized this is actually my kind of crowd, because it's the certain crowd and it's the listening crowd, and that is the kind of crowd I really love to vibe with. So I think it's beautiful, classy people, beautiful women, nice gentlemen, celebrities. It's not, I mean, it's beautiful. I mean, it's gonna be like that forever.
Yeah, so it's done naturally. It's done every month, every first Friday of every month.
I'm with the team. Actually, DKB and I go way back, like way back. So yeah, I mean, once he's on, I'm on.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much for this short minute, and I hope to see you somewhere else and doing big things.
Oh yeah, of course, definitely.
All right.
For the video, Balenciagas, me and Sa, go there, go check it out if you haven't. Charlie, it's crazy. Keep supporting, keep sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing, everything you have to do to support Obi. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Have a nice evening. Okay. All right. Thank you. So that was Obibini, and you know, as he's saying, keep sharing, commenting, subscribe, do whatever you have to do to keep the vibes going. This is still Adepah Voices, and still enjoy the night. Thank you. Okay, guys. So as you can see, is my one and only Efored, and if you've been following me, you know Efored and myself. Yeah, we are long time buddies. You know that. Meow. Why you not go talk? Masa away. Okay, so this is Efored, and he is a comedian too, and he is ridiculously funny. So you better start following him. What's up, guy?
Yeah, I'm good.
How is everything?
I think everything is fine.
Okay, so today's show, I'm not sure you performed.
Performed already.
You performed?
Yeah, in spirit.
Oh, really?
Yes.
In spirit?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you've changed your venue to this place. So how far has that gone so far? Because I know today's turnout has been amazing. So do you think it's going to be constant like this?
You know, Comedy Express is Ghana's premium comedy show. So the place is sold out. People can come and stand. So, well, some people understand. But the turnout was good. Ghanaians love comedy and they love DKB, and they love us too for the opportunity he's giving us, the young ones. Yeah.
So after Red Light, how are things going?
After Red Light, I've been on a tour. Yes, it was more like discovering talents. Yeah, I've got a couple of guys that we will look up to. Yeah, but then I've also, been on a lot of things, Yeah, I've been both on the flight mode and sorry. What did you say?
Me, what did I say? What were you saying?
Let's go for a commercial break. When we come back, this way energy drink. Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, so it's Efored, and you know Efored can do magic. So now what's next for Efored as a comedian?
Money. What's next for me? Well, it's just to, let me get to where I want to reach. I know it's not easy, but progress is a process. So there are a lot coming up, but it's all about consistency and hard work. I've got my high school tour coming up. I'll be going to selected schools. Yeah, and I've got a couple of gigs too coming up. So I've been booked to next year, Val's Day. Yes.
So talking about the tour, me, I'm still waiting for my letter of inclusion. That one hasn't come, so yeah, I'm still waiting for it.
Yeah, the reason why your letter hasn't come is because I don't come early, so I can't give you a premature letter. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much for passing through.
Okay, is it free?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
free.
so shout out to my mom. She always didn't like what I was doing, but until she saw me on TV and she was happy, but she thought I was preaching. Yes, I'm spreading the gospel of comedy. And then my dad too, I had a little misunderstanding with him. He wanted me to be a doctor, but I was happy, but not a medical doctor, native doctor. So, and then to Nima, everybody in Nima, if I mention the names, we will go for a commercial break. So everybody supporting me in Nima, and then my ancestors, yes.
Okay, your social media handles.
Yes, even though I don't know the road, but you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Efored99, EFORED99. My mom is an Ewe, my dad is an Ewe, so 99. Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Hey, the only comedian with a cat as a friend.
Yes.
All right. Okay, guys, so we're still at the mega edition of Comedy Express, which is done by DKB and joined with other comedians together. And this is Waris, the main MC for the event. Waris, what's up?
Charlie, cool. Everything is up. It's been this show has been big. I didn't expect it. Moving from the old place, coming to this place, it would be this big, and I really love it. Yeah, love it.
Okay, so I might know you, but you don't know me.
Really?
TGIF.
TGIF.
Bethel.
Is that my ex?
TGIF comedy show, yeah. So wait, your ex is called TGIF. Are you serious?
No, like so many of them. I named them how I want.
Okay.
Maybe I got her at the show.
Okay.
So if I get you at the show, maybe Lashby comedy show. Yeah, that is how I do it.
Okay, so what's next for Waris as a comedian?
Well, just living, breathing, I mean, the next thing is I want everybody to keep supporting GH Comedy, and then big ups to every GH comedian and everybody doing the pushing. It's been so tough, and then gradually we are getting there. Yeah, and we still love them. They should try and then be responsible followers. They should follow us on all our pages and other stuff.
Okay, talking about pages, can you bring out your social media handles?
It's Comedian Warriors everywhere. YouTube, mobile money, my account and everything. Yeah.
Mobile money, why? You want them to be sending you money or something?
They like money. They like money.
Okay, thank you very much for passing through my day. And I hope I'm going to see you soon. Maybe at TGI or anywhere else. All right. Obi, come.
Hey, we've started.
Yeah. Yes, that's it. And now just said that you're changing.
I'm here with Obi. Hello, people. I have Obi in the house.
I've done that already. Oh, I've done that already.
You've done that?
Already. Eventually. Okay, so did you perform here?
No, I didn't. I wasn't
are
billed.
serving
I
in
was a
Nigeria.
spectator. No. Me, I perform everywhere.
Okay.
Wherever you put me, I perform.
Okay.
I'm a microphone abuser. You know what I'm saying?
So, not to say much, but if you are following this guy, you know he's been billed for a Nigerian show. See, you're saying it's the all trade.
Hey, international comedy.
So
It's been a long time coming. So
okay,
it was good. It was good when the news came. When the offer came that we are going to perform them, and we pray that we are going to kill it by God's grace as we do all the time.
all right. So what should we expect from you going there?
Comedy, like jokes.
Joke song.
Which
Jokes.
will make people laugh.
Song.
Basically, that's
Sound. All right, my dear. Thank you very much for
Thank you
passing
so
through.
much
And
for
as I
having me.
said,
God bless you.
congratulations. Yeah, you're going to do bigger things.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Obi for you, and I know things are going to go through very well for him because he's a very good comedian, and everything he does goes in through. So you stick and stay, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, Adepah lovers, so we just finished the show, and then I just got up with James Gardiner, and I want to just ask him a few questions about what he thought about the show and how far he thinks Ghana comedy is going so far. So, talking about Comedy Express, what do you think about it so far?
I think it's amazing. I like the fact that we're having an uprising in a good sense, when it comes to comedy, because comedy sort of sway to Nigeria and other countries for a bit. So for us to have all these talents here, it almost looked as if we're sitting on them. So this is the time that I want to tell people out there to always patronize events like this, because these are the things we can do to support our own. We need to sell what we have, and anyone who came for the show would know that we have so much huge talent. I was laughing my head off. I'm sure you were laughing.
I actually saw you, so I saw you laughing crazily and all that.
So it was an amazing show. I think they should keep up the good work, but it can't be possible if we don't patronize. I think the organizers have made it a point that they will bring the prices down. I think it's very convenient. It's not every time serious and every time work. Just take some time of calm and laugh your heart out. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for the second, and hoping I'll see you later on somewhere else. Okay, thank you.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night too. So finally, we've been able to get hold of the man of the night. All right. Okay, so now you want to be a musician too?
Yeah, I'm part-time.
Part-time.
Based on the unemployment situation. Yeah, when it gets worse, I switch to music. If it's okay. Sometimes I'm even a part-time mechanic. Everybody who owns a car in Ghana is a part-time mechanic.
Okay, so I don't know how to express this, but I'm very happy for you because moving from one location to another and being able to achieve what you achieved this evening, how do you really feel about that?
I just want to thank the people because without them, my hard work wouldn't have shown. So I owe it to all of them. I feel great. I feel like I can win the next election. That's how I feel. I feel like like your mama needs me for his re-election. That's how much.
Okay, so talking about you feeling good and all that. Now, I believe this proves to a lot of people trying to tell us that Ghana comedy is not doing well, Ghana comedy is bad and all that. It's proving that
those people say that they benefit from importing comedy. So to them, if the local comedy develops, it will disturb them. But they don't realize, you see, they're full of greed and selfishness. They don't realize that there's actually more business opportunity in having it at your backyard. Because here it is, if you don't get sponsorship, you can't bring them. But if you have the people at your backyard, your own people, you don't necessarily need huge sponsorship to pull off your concerts. But they don't have the vision because they are filled with selfishness and greed. So they should continue. We don't need the endorsements.
Okay, so finally, I'd like to say happy belated because through the week you were celebrating, and there was a lot of wishes and all that. And more blessings and more grace. Now, have you thought of doing a one-man show?
I've done it.
You've done it. So you would love to do
everything a comedian needs to do in this country. It's just that the credit that is due is not given, and I'm okay. I don't care. I've done my one-man show. I stood and performed for 1 hour. I did that. Yeah. It was 9th July 2016. So let me tell you something. 2017, they realized I was going to do this thing yearly. Oh, we won't allow this boy to develop. So 2017, they brought a fake story that DKB is a boring comedian, says Nana Konedu. It was fake. Just so it will bring my name down. So I won't be able to do the 2017 edition. And then 2018, they brought another damaging article. It's a cartel believing that if I develop Ghana comedy, they won't make money again. But meanwhile, if you allow Ghana comedy to develop, you can merge the two, foreign comedians and our own, and you make more money. So I'm tired of talking about them, and I don't care if the work has been done. Whoever across the world who asks me, okay, you're a comedian, you're good, have you done a one-man show? This is my one-man show. Period.
Anyway, thank you very much for this short time. I'm not going to waste your time. Because so just enjoy your night and take care of yourself. All right, good night. Okay, so that was DKB for you, and I hope you enjoyed what he talked, and I hope you enjoyed what he said, because whatever he said made sense, and I believe you understood him. So let's don't go anywhere. Enjoy Adepah Voices, and thank you very much for watching.